All right, so this is my 2000 Excursion. This is the diesel, and I took it into a shop to get some work done real quick, just because I didn't have time. I really don't like taking them into shops. Yes, this was a new shop. But when I took it in, the power steering pump was not squealing, and after they got finished doing some work on it on the front end, they told me I needed a new steering pump because it was squealing. And I said, no, don't worry about it, I'll deal with it later, because I already had suspicions that something funny might have been going on. And yes, I did double check all the work that they did on my truck afterwards, but let me just show you real quick. This is the stuff I use for power steering, and it's this yellowish color, as you can see. Now, this is what I removed. That's not yellow at all. If you look at Mercon 5, for example, this is automatic transmission fluid, and it also says power steering fluid. Well, the bottle is red. I guess I can pour some in there. Anyway, that stuff is red. I don't want to waste too much because the stuff is still good, and I did a fluid change on my father's truck. So it's the stuff that I have left over. But years back, my father did the same thing by accident. I don't know, he's used to whatever vehicles this used to work on power steering. But on many it does not. And on that 94 that my father has now, used to be mine, it's flare side 351 four-wheel drive. Anyway, I had replaced the power steering pump back when it was still mine, and I had this fluid, but this was on hand, and my father wanted to help me out, so he poured some of this in. Guess what the pump did? It started squealing. So I had to flush this out, replace it with this stuff, and guess what? It made absolutely no noise. Guess what I did with this one? I had to remove this stuff because somebody put ATF in there. And the reason why I'm telling you this is if you put ATF, even though it says power steering fluid, it might squeal. Or if you take it into a shop, they might, apparently, that's what happened to me, they might dump some of this stuff in there and then tell you need a new power steering pump because it's squealing. You don't know, you might need a new power steering pump, but just check the fluid in there. If it's red and it's not supposed to be red, I mean, check it before you take it in. If it's not red and it comes back and it's red, somebody poured some of this stuff in there to make it squeal, just to rip you off. Anyway, keep that in mind. I hope this is useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.